Hey guys, it's Ryan back here again, and today I'm reviewing Halo Mega Bloks, and this is set number 96940, and this is the UNSC Falcon with landing pad. So the set includes 503 pieces, and the retail price is $39.99. So we got some really nice artwork on the front here displaying the items included with this set. We also have a Halo Reach background, and even shows some other Falcons up there in the top left. Then on the bottom right there we have the 10 years with the Master Chief and the Cross. That is representing the 10th anniversary of Halo Combat Evolved. And of course it's in the 2011 packaging designed with the diamond shape up on the top. So on the back of the packaging here we have some artwork, or actual product photos that is, displaying all the different items and features that this set has. And down there on the bottom we have some of the other 2011 Fall Wave sets, and that is the EVA's Last Stand, the UNSC Elephant, one of the drop pods, and that's the Covert Ops one, and the ODST Ambush. On the bottom left we have two individual bios for the characters included, including the Spartan Air Assault and the UNSC Pilot. Then we also have a summary, and it says the UNSC Pilot, clad in silver armor, maneuvers a heavily armed UNSC Falcon into battle, delivering troops to the combat zone. A Mark V Air Assault Spartan takes aim with a side-mounted M24-7H heavy machine gun as they prepare to engage the Covenant. So that is the packaging, so let me get this out of the way, and I'll get all the new items that are included with this set. So, first off here I'll go over the minifigures as well as the landing pad and accessories. So, get my camera adjusted. So as you can see, there is the landing pad that's included with this set. It's just basically a giant square with some slight details. These are just accessories that I have attached on here for the time being, but as you can see, it's just a giant square. It's got this little ramp up here in the front that can be adjusted up and down. There's also some caution logos on the side, along with some of these newer grate pieces. Two of them are yellow, one of them's gray, and we have lights on all four corners. And on the other side, there's some more caution logos. But anyways, that is the landing pad there. The accessories, which you just saw a minute ago, and these are completely new. This one is also included with the elephant set, but I do not currently have that, so this is pretty much new to me. But it's an entirely newly sculpted crate, and it's pretty cool. It has studs up here in the top so you can build on top of it, and also has these handles here so you can get minifigures to hold it, and you can have different display options. On the bottom it's studded as well, so you can build it, like attach it to stuff and whatnot like that. But anyways, the top is also removable, so you can put weapons and stuff in there if you want to. And that is pretty much the new crate. Pretty cool new accessory. There's also one more new accessory, which is this fusion coil, which is a very familiar sight in the Halo games. It has a clear, translucent type of yellow piece in the center there, so it gives it the glowing effect. There's also a little flat plate that you attach up here on the top, but for the most part it has quite a bit of detail, and it's a really cool accessory. It's studded on the bottom, so you can also attach it to different things and whatnot if you want to as well. So there you go, you can attach on top of that if you wanted to. But anyways, that is the accessories included. Now onto the minifigures. First one here is the UNSC Pilot. This one is one of the ones we've seen so far, but this time around he has a brand new silver paint job, which looks really cool. It's got a secondary yellow and black for the jumpsuit. The torso is an ODST, the helmet is the Pilot one, and the arms are the Marines. And I believe the legs are the Marines as well. But anyways, the accessories that he comes with is a black Magnum, which you can see right there. He also has a kind of a metallic blue paint job on his visor, which looks really fantastic actually. And for the most part, that's pretty much it for him. On the back of his torso, he's got a ball-jointed, a peg hole there that you can display different weapons and put them on vehicles. But that's pretty much it for this figure. Articulation is a ball-jointed head, ball-jointed shoulders, hinged elbows, swivel wrist, swivel waist, ball-jointed hips, and hinged knees. So that is the silver UNSC Pilot. Now moving on to the other minifigure that's included, which is the brand new Mark V Air Assault Spartan. So this is supposed to represent the Cat character from the Halo Reach game, but it's actually not named Cat. They're trying to keep their characters anonymous, so they don't have any really personal attachment to them. But for the most part, it's a complete representation of Cat. Got the Air Assault Spartan with the silver visor, got the attachment on the side of the helmet, Air Assault shoulders, Air Assault chest plate, and even the torso is a female torso, so it's very, very accurate to Cat, but once again, it's not named actually Cat. She does not have her robotic arm though, it's just 2 regular arms. The accessory that it comes with is a Halo Reach assault rifle, and this one is also in a full black paint deco. The other one I believe that we saw was in the UNSC Rocket Hog versus anti-aircraft gun. I think that one had a slight different paint deco to it, but for the most part it's the same thing. On the back of the torso here there's a peg hole as well, so you can add secondary weapon display as well as display her on different vehicles. And that's pretty much it for this figure. Articulation is a ball jointed head, ball jointed shoulders, hinged elbows, swivel wrist, swivel waist, ball jointed hips, and hinged knees. So there is the 2 minifigures included, along with the accessories and the landing pad. So for the time being, I'm going to move this stuff out of the way so we can get a good look at the UNSC Falcon itself. So I was actually quite surprised how large this vehicle actually is. As you can see there, it's pretty big. From wingspan to wingspan, when you have these rotors fully extended, it's about over 1.5 feet, maybe that. I'd say about 1.25 feet, but for the most part, it's a really big vehicle. Lengthwise, I'd say it's probably about 1 foot, maybe a little bit over it, but still extremely large. On the front of the vehicle here, we have a completely new hatch, really nicely sculpted. It's got these translucent plastic pieces so you can see on the interior there, but for the most part it's tinted. It's actually got a really nice tight seal to it, so it's a little hard to remove, but that opens up, and on the interior there we have a seat for the pilot to be displayed on. There's 2 joysticks along with a control panel, but it doesn't have any details or anything like that in there. So that is the cockpit. Got a tight fit on this thing. There we go. On the front portion here we got the brand new turret. This can be rotated 360 degrees if you wanted to. It can also pivot up and down as well, so it's a really cool new accessory, this piece that actually allows it to go up and down and rotate 360 degrees. I wish they would have had this piece back when the Pelican came out, since the turret on the Pelican is pretty much stationary, but you can actually, adjust this if you wanted to and transfer it over to the Pelican. But, it's just saying, it took them a little while to actually come up with this piece. But the turret itself is a completely new piece. It's made up of 2 separate parts actually. The barrel portion's one part and the connector is a different part. But it's got a ton of detail to it and it's really cool looking. And on the upper portion here we got some more stickers. On the top of the Falcon itself we got these brand newly sculpted turbine type pieces where the air is sucked in and it goes back through here, and then we have the exhaust ports, and those are painted in an orange color, which looks really cool. Also on the top of the vehicle here we got the 2 main rotors, so these can be rotated 360 degrees around if you wanted to, and they can also pivot back and forth, both of them. So it is accurate to in-game. So, you can have it like this to go around in circles, or you can have it going forward so they can be moving forward. It's very, very accurate to the game. The rotors themselves, they can actually be adjusted, so the wings here, those could be moved up and down pretty much 360 degrees if you wanted to. So that can make it either go up or down, so that's a really cool feature. So those are the 2 rotors there. On the back of the vehicle we got these fins, has a Falcon logo right there. We also got some UNSC stickers on the side, another Falcon logo on the other side, and some more stickers all throughout the vehicle. Down here in the main cargo bay, which I'll get to now, as you can see there's these turrets that are on the side, one on both sides that is, but for the most part they're exactly the same. They can be pivoted in 2 different locations, right here and right here. They can also go pretty much 360 degrees around if you get it out farther enough, but it can also go up and down if you want it to, so really cool, nice feature there. And this is also the same turret piece that's up on the front of the vehicle, and there's a brand new connector piece which the figure can hold on to right there with some handles. So that is the turret. Also on the interior of the Falcon here, there's a seat on both sides for the characters to hold onto the gun. There's also 2 seats on the interior for personnel that can be seated in there if you want to. And each of the seats has a peg so you can have the figure displayed on there and not worry about it falling off. But there is not another seat in there. There's supposed to be a 3rd seat located right there, but it's kind of a little tight in there, so I can see why they didn't really include it. But it's just making it a little bit not accurate, but I'm not going to complain about it. There's also these grates down here, so that gives it more detail. There's landing struts on the side, another landing strut on the bottom here, but for the most part there's nothing really too special under the vehicle. So that is the UNSC Falcon. It's got a ton of detail onto it. I love those brand new turrets on the front as well as on the side of this vehicle itself. We also have some newly molded pieces such as this canopy part right here, as well as these turbine engine parts. And I really like how the rotors can be rotated and be adjusted and whatnot. So there is the UNSC Falcon. So you get that, you get the landing pad along with these two new accessories, and you get a completely new figure as well as a repainted figure. So there is the UNSC Falcon with landing pad. Very cool set, and I believe it is very worth it if you have the extra $40 to spend. You get quite a bit of pieces, and it's an extremely large vehicle, a lot bigger than I thought it'd be. So would I recommend this set? Of course I would. You know, me being the huge Halo fan, I just love these new sets, and they've been doing a great job on it. So anyways, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I'll see you all in the next video.